Making a custom Blastoise Akedo Warrior, Part 4. In the last episode, we successfully installed a Lego launcher into Blastoise and attached his head to the projectile. Actually, I was just holding the launcher in place, and his head was only temporarily glued on for the shot.
Liar!
In order to get the projectile launcher to work perfectly, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. First, we need to reverse the button on the launcher the same way we did for Charizard. We'll accomplish this by gluing one of the launcher rails into a small hole on the opposite side of the trigger.
A great success!
Next, we need to mount Blastoise onto an Akedo base plate so we know exactly what height to put his split strike button at. In order to do that, we need to put his legs back on. And I think the best way to mount the legs is to use the original ball joints. It's pretty obvious that we're gonna need a Ninja Fury base plate for this one. And if we're lucky, we just might find one in the parts drawer.
And now it's gone!
You guys seeing this? Don't worry, I already thought of a solution, but I had to grab 2 more base plates from the parts drawer. This is a first. And to make it look nicer, I'm gonna slap on some epoxy sculpt. While that's drying in the sun, I'm gonna use some leftover clay to fill in some of this hole, so we can give Blastoise a round split strike button. And to make sure we're putting the button in the right spot, I'll line him up with Legendary Puncher Shutdown from Akedo Series 1. Now we can easily grind out a circle with this round sanding bit. Then, mark out that circle on the piece we cut out from the chest, because that's gonna be the split strike button. I'll remove as much plastic as I can with a pair of snips, then fine-tune it with the Dremel. Next, we need to mount the launcher inside of the body, and I found that sitting it between the back of the ball joints allowed the trigger to line up perfectly with the chest cavity, while also pointing the projectile in the right direction of the neck cavity. The only thing left to do is attach the split strike button to the trigger and the head to the projectile. But before we test it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what his weapon should be for Part 5.